hi, Ben here. We're not actually in the workshop today. We're out in our little patch of woodland that's just by our workshop, and it's a beautiful summer's evening. The sun is shining, even though we've had some pretty rough days this summer, and you can probably hear the farmer's busy turning his hay in the background as well. So everybody's out enjoying the sunshine. And the last few evenings, me and Lois have been coming into this patch of woodland, and who'd have thought it? We planted these about 12 years ago, but they're getting a bit too dense now. A few of the trees have got a little bit of dieback, certainly the ash have got the ash dieback. So we've been coming in, thinning it out, and basically making a crop. So we've got some beautiful cherry that's come down, that's got some beautiful colouring in it, and this is going to be perfect for spoons. So nothing will be wasted. We've got plenty of spoons, plenty of wood for maybe some chair legs and some turning. Who knows, there might even be some knife handles in there as well. But these should coppice, certainly with the ash and things like that, cutting them down now. Hopefully we'll have a renewable crop that we can come in and thin more materials out. But yeah, we've been enjoying actually harvesting some of our own timber. But we just wanted to give you a quick update. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to make the wilderness gathering this year, which is this coming weekend. So I know a lot of you will be heading that direction to the wilderness gathering. We won't actually be there, which is unfortunate this year, but maybe we'll catch you there next year. But we wanted to give you a little update of what we're doing and a few of the things that we might actually have online on the store. So if you are not making the wilderness gathering, then hopefully you'll be able to pick up a nice bushcraft knife anyway. So here's a few of the knives that I've been finishing off over the last few days. So we've got some unusual designs and unusual materials. So this is one of our trapper knives, and this is in some beautiful Vinland random pattern Damascus from Damasteel. So this is a stainless Damascus, and this has got some lovely, almost like contour lines. When you etch it, it reveals that pattern in the steel, giving a really nice effect. And this is in green and black G10 with thick orange liners. Very comfortable handle in the grip, and obviously being stainless Damascus and a synthetic material and a Kydex sheath, you've got a totally weatherproof knife that you can take out, get really dirty. If you need to clean it, you can just put it in a bowl of hot soapy water. So yeah, that's a really nice trapper knife. That's one of our original trapper designs. Then we've also got one of the new Puko designs. This is slightly different to the ones that we've had before, because this has actually got a flat grind on it. So this has got a small secondary bevel, very thin blade profile to it. So absolutely perfect for sort of food preparation and things like that. We found that this sort of universal grip that we've got on the Puko style handle gives you really great control if you're using it in the reverse grip as well as the foregrip like that. We've left the back edge of this one square so you can still use it with a fire steel. And this has got an acid stonewash finish on it, green canvas micarta and thick red liners on this ABL blade. And this has got one of our universal leather sheaths on this one, so you can either wear it around your neck, it can be right or left-handed. And then we've also been sort of pushing our skill set really. So we had my nephew come over for a few days, and he wanted to make a fishing knife because he's well into his fishing. So we ended up developing a filleting knife. So this is based off the kitchen knife handle design that we've got, which is the Provider. So we've taken the Provider handle and we've made this really nice slender filleting knife with a pronounced finger guard to it, so you're not going to slide onto the blade when your hands are cold and wet. And then we've made this out of some 2.5mm ABL steel, but ground it really nice and thin as well, so you've got a bit of flex to that blade as well. So really nice thin flat grind on this one. It's just going to be a perfect slicer, and we've even lasered a little fish on there as well. So we're going to call this one the Barracuda. This is a 8-inch blade on this one, so this is quite a big filleting knife for bigger fish. So yeah, really like that one. So this has got hunter orange handle, black liners, and then black micarta pins on that one. So again, totally weatherproof knife that you can take out fishing, and if you do get your fish and you've managed to fillet them up, you can clean it really easily as well. So while I was playing around with that design, I thought, well, to be honest, the fish that I'm going to probably be catching are going to be a bit smaller, some local trout and things like that. So we've made a 6-inch version of it, same style blade, but obviously a little bit shorter. Same materials, this is 2.5mm ABL again, and the same really comfortable handle that's on our provider kitchen knife. And I think this will make a great filleting knife for smaller fish, but also a bit of a sort of boning knife, or just a general veg prep knife really. I think this is going to work really nicely. And I really like this blasted hunter orange handle, gives you lots of grip, and it actually gets grippier when it's actually wet in the hand. It's crazy material really. And we've gone for green kydex sheaths on those, so you've got a nice contrast between the handle material and the sheath. And obviously, like with all our kydex sheaths, we put a nice ample drain hole in there, so if it gets full of water, hopefully you won't capsize when you're fishing, but if you do, all the water will drain out of that sheath. So that's a few of the things that we've made over the last few weeks, certainly pushing our sort of skill set with these flat grinds on these thin blades. Obviously the longer the blade and the thinner that you grind them, the more tricky it is to do really. But yeah, really happy with how they came out. Certainly that long filleting knife on the Barracuda was a real head scratcher when we first started making them, but really happy how that one came out with that bit of blade flex to it as well. So that's what me and Lois have been up to over the last few weeks, testing new products, developing new ideas, and obviously pushing our skill sets, as well as getting out into our own little woodland and harvesting some timber, which we're going to use over the next few months for our own projects, spoons, and also keeping the home fires burning this winter, hopefully. So we all hope that you have a fantastic weekend, whether you make it to the wilderness gathering or not, and fingers crossed that the weather holds and we all get to enjoy this bit of sunshine. But yeah, we're really excited about this new range of products and knives. But if you like what you see, or you've got any questions or comments, please feel free to drop us a line. But have a great weekend, and we will see you next time.